Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And we get the individual components back instead of the burner ore crushers, which is a good thing. We can then use those individual components to go and make some other things. I've got 8 mining drills created at the moment. One? Oh, it's because I got no iron on me. I need to go and get some more iron a minute. I'm going to go for a little mosey on up this way, and we'll grab a bit of iron. And then once we've got that, we can start worrying about some of these other bits and pieces. Why are you not doing anything? Oh, you got 199 solder. You got 200. Why? Yeah, but you're not showing a recipe in there for salt. I don't understand why you're not showing an actual recipe for it. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. It's going to do it. It does it automatically anyway, so it's not like it's going to make any big difference to anything. And iron is feeding back through here perfectly as we'd want. This is all feeding through. We've got copper feeding through. Let's go and actually help ourselves to a few stacks of delicious, tasty iron over here. Thank you very much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1,000 iron. I've already got a fair bit of copper on me, so I don't need to worry about that. A mining drill, I'm going to need more timber. So I'll make 5, I'll make 10 mining drills. We're going to need more of those. How much timber have I got? 1,400 over there. You know, I'm thinking that we ought to just plonk down our robots for a minute and allow them... No, actually, we won't. We're going to be using the robots to do our... Oh, no. We got to actually build the ore crushers before we do. We got to build all of the facilities yet. And that's going to take a while, so I will pick up several stacks of those. It's going to allow me to build a little bit more of this, although I still don't have enough. That's going to be because I don't have enough cellulose fiber, I'm guessing. Well, I've actually got loads of cellulose fiber, so why can't I build more? Copper, maybe. I don't know. Not that it really matters. Okay, I've got a little stack of timber right here, so we will throw down the robots. We like using the robots. We'll put that one down there like that. We can put in a couple of power poles over here, so that's joined up, and that one's in the circuit. As long as it's in the circuit, it doesn't matter. We throw down the robots. We then go over to here. We will take all of this, and I will go like that. Collect everything, you lazy, lazy robots. I will not tolerate you sitting around and doing nothing. Okay, I can bring you all the way out over to there. This is as far as you can go with that one, and then we need to just join these together. Really? That's as far as it will go on here? Doesn't go very... I suppose that one there, it allows, like, quite a substantial outfeed bit. Need to go up here a bit. And drop you over to there. That's as far as I can reach with my expanding zone. Unless I make another one of the crawler Robo Box things up there. And we've got mechanical refining has finished. Yes! Ha ha ha! Now we're talking. Now we're making some sweet progress. So the ore silos right here. That actually goes back to the basic logistic data cores. But we can't do those until I've uncovered a few other bits up here. So... we're not going to worry about them for a minute. We've got options at the moment, anything to do with this, and I said it was the washing plant that I wanted next. Electronics assembling machine is okay. I don't usually use them very much. It's that washing plant that I want, because that's going to allow us to start doing some forms of landfill. It's not the most convenient type of landfill, but right here, this is what I want. I can make 11 of those ore crushers already. I'm going to go over this way, and what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to steal a cup. Wait, what? Going to steal a few of these. Just going to grab a couple of them right here. You're not making any. Why aren't you You're not making... It's because that I've got a piece of belt missing off the end there. That needs to go there, and I need to lift that one up. This whole time, this one's not been making any of them at all. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. Right, I'll pick those up. That's going to allow me to make a few more of these. It's just going to speed them up a little bit. There's 6 of those. I've got construction blocks in there. Mechanical blocks. I've only got 2 of them. Those are ones that we're going to end up needing to make more of. I'll take you. I will take you. I'll have you as well. Thank you. And I'll have you as well. There. Right. That'll probably do. Right. That's just going to keep us going for a bit. So in order to be able to do this, I want, certainly to start with, we want to be able to do the iron and the iron from the sapphirite and the copper from the stereotyte over there. So we're going to need 16 of these. So I'm going to need 16 ore crushers. I don't have the material for 16 ore crushers. This is no good. I've got 12 production blocks there. I got a load of construction blocks. It's mechanical blocks. I need more iron plate. Let's go and get some more iron plate. I could also just grab a few of these to save me having to make them myself. 16. There, I need exactly 16 of them. It's still only saying 14 of those. So I need to go this way. I need to... There. Start 5 of them being made. And expand that one up. Yeah, it's... I need electronics blocks and mechanical blocks and stuff like that. It's the iron that's going to take. You look in here. Oh. Well, I thought it was the iron that was going to take. But, I mean, if I look in here, I'm also requesting that I make a whole load of construction frames. I've got a few in here. Let's grab a few hundred of them. I'll cancel that one. Cancel 5 of those, and 5 of them, 5 of them, and 5 of them. And we'll come back to doing all of those in a minute. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to take all of these construction frames. I'm then going to go over here, and I'm going to take several more construction blocks like this. A couple hundred, several hundreds of those. And I've also got some of those gear wheels, which I'm going to go and get from over this side. We need to take a little bit of a run down this way. And we've got a little chest right there with several of these in. Grab a couple stacks of them. Right, now I've got 36 of those. And if I look in here, I've got 41 of these available to be made. They're still going to be making some electronics blocks, I think. But if I do that, I've got far fewer items actually being created to go and make me some more mining drills. And I do need lots of mining drills, so we'll allow those to make. What I say I wanted, I need 16 ore crushers in total. There's 5. There's 10. There's 15. That makes 16 ore crushers. We'll stop with that just for now, because I also need to go and make all of the chests and everything else that we're going to want. But I'm going to do 2 lots. So I got 16 stone furnaces right there. That's most of the stone furnaces that we're going to need. I don't need all of the stone furnaces like that. So we'll do the upgrade on here with those right there. And then I will be able to, once I've done that upgrade... Right, let's cancel that, and we'll just make these for a minute. Once I've made those there, and I've made these ore crushers, then I can make some more of the electric mining drills. I'm not going to worry about them either, just for a minute. Stone furnaces. I got 10 stone furnaces for this, so I need to make sure I've got 20. I got 16 there. If I do, I'll make another 5 of them. So that makes 20 stone, because those will all get lifted up and dumped. And then we're going to need more power lines as well. I've only got 50 of them. I'm going to need a few extra of those to be made. We will pick all of these up, and I've got another 60. So we've probably got enough inserters, but I can make another 50 of them just while we're at it. And I've got enough factories, and I've got enough iron chests at the moment as well to make 2 rounds of these. I've also got all the belts and stuff like that we're going to need. We can upgrade the belts. Like I said before, we can upgrade the belts if we want to. There's something that we're going to do later. So then I can go here into Ore Crusher, and I'm going to replace the Ore Crusher with the upgraded version, like that. Drop you in there like that. Now, did it pick up the components, or did it pick up the Ore Crusher itself? It picked up the components. Good. That's what we want. I just wondered what would happen if I did it when I replaced it, instead of putting the fresh one down. So I can drop you in there and you in there. I've got 3 more that we want to replace. Now you can see those are requiring power. So I'm just going to let the rest of them build, and then we've got a blueprint that we can put down. You know, there's another thing that we could probably do, is expand that a bit and make a few more robots. I could have another one of them, another crawler Robo Box, and expand out the Robo Box network a bit, and also have more construction zone expanders. But I need several materials to be able to do that. That is definitely not an easy thing to go and set up. Right, I've got those in there. That's everything that we're going to want for this blueprint right here. So we're going to make our very first blueprint like that. I can think of nothing else that I want to do to that one at the moment, because the recipe we will add in afterwards. So this is quite a versatile blueprint in here. So we want to edit the label. This is basic or crushing. We'll just call it basic or crushing, and we'll leave that symbol on there like that. Export to string. Place an upgrade planner here to upgrade items and entities in the blueprint. Right click to remove, left click to restore. Create blueprint down here. So I've not seen this layout before for blueprints. You can put tiles in as well, so it will put the grass in underneath if you want it to. I don't want that on this one. And I got nothing else that I want to remove or add from here, so we will simply create a blueprint. And there, I've got a blueprint. Fan-schmastic, absolutely wonderful, amazing, beautiful, and perfect. So then we can go up over this way. Our robots are still busy doing that lot. Now, by building an extra Robo Box, we'll have an extra charging point for our robots if we wanted to use that. And that's going to make life a little bit easier for us with a few other things. I'm curious, though. Expand that up. I am going to have to go and make several of them. So if I cancel that one a minute, I'll run over here, and I will get myself some electronic blocks. If I go and collect some electronic blocks from down here, where we've got... There's 4 of them right there. There's another 2. There's 2. You're probably not going to have any... Oh, you are. You've actually got 4 of them right there. Excellent. Right, that's good news. And again, I have run out of copper coming over this way. Why have I run out of copper again? I've got no paper coming up this way. I've got a lack of cellulose. No, that's... Oh! Look at that. I've accidentally turned one of those round, which has stopped the production of the acid, which has slowed down the paper production. We don't have a shortage of copper going in. I've got a shortage of the other stuff. Oh, there's a surprise. Genuinely didn't expect that. Now, how many of these blocks? I've got 12 electronics blocks at the moment. I could do with more than that, so I'll go and steal a few from up here as well. And then we've got to go and we've got to correct the situation we've got. Right, there's none in it. You could load a few in here, you lazy bums. What's wrong with you? Right. Never mind. We'll leave those there for a second. We need to head back this way. I've got some stuff being made, so I can do the crawler Robo Box right there. Wait, what? I didn't... I clicked the right... I think I've right-clicked it. I want to just click it there. That's what I want to do. And 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then 1, 2 lots of those. So I've now got 20 crawler construction robots. I got more of those being made, and we got another crawler Robo Box being made as well. It's going to take a while for them to go and manufacture all of those components. That we don't mind about, but we've got accidentally what we've done over here. This is the danger with spaghetti, is that we've accidentally turned one of those things around, and that messed everything up. So I'll just drop that out there. I've got a bit of alginic acid that I've been carting around here for a while, which I don't want. So I will take that and I will drop it into you. You can have the alginic acid in there. It's going to keep the paper production going just for a little bit, because it's going to allow that one to just keep flowing. But now with the brown algae coming on out through again, the green algae is doing just fine. I got no problem with the green algae coming up, and that's keeping us going with the cellulose fibers as well. I go and have a look up here. I got 159 of those at the moment. Ooh, I got cellulose pulp. I got a lot of cellulose pulp. Let's go and put a bit of that out on here as well. I'll ditch that there. So the cellulose pulp is busy making. And then I've got that, like I said, I've got that little bit of cellulose fiber, but I'm not seeming to need to use a lot of that, so we're kind of alright on that front. It's the paper here that's the main problem, and that was because of the algae. So we can ignore that now. We're now manufacturing the new bits for the robots, which they'll be able to use to, one, like, go further with robots, and yeah, there's other bits and stuff that they can go and do with that as well. It's going to be wonderful and amazing and fine and tickety-boo. And the other thing I want to do is I want to use the robots to pick that up. That's why I want to do a little bit of a test run. That's why I wanted to build some more. So I've got this lot up here. They're busy racing around doing them. I look in here, I've got another crawler Robo Box down here. So what I could do is I could bring that one down here. And I can actually put that one all the way down here. Now, it doesn't extend the building area, but what it does do is it will allow another charging point for the robots. As long as I've got a power supply. I do have to have a power supply onto it. So I've gone and extended that one out. It's now got a power supply, which means that the robots we've got floating around, they're now able to use that as well. That only does logistics. Very, very limited for logistics. You can't really use logistics in the early game because it's such a small area, but it does allow some access to construction robots. And, well, we haven't got logistics robots anyway, but it does allow the access to the construction, and that's the bit that I really like. Just being able to use construction robots for a bit, it's really, really it makes a huge difference to the overall gameplay, especially when you start trying to build some of the bigger bits that, like, we're trying to do in a minute. And we're gonna clear this patch of timber out. I just gotta finish a few of the. We just gotta wait for a few more of these items to be built before we can go and do that. I'm gonna cancel that one and cancel that one, and then I'll put them in afterwards. 1, 2, like that. So they're being built afterwards. I cancelled 2, and then I've requested 2, so that I start building the other 10 robots that we will have. That's much better. Okay. Then I can assist them a little bit with doing this timber. There's no reason that I can't do that. I'm nice like that. I like to help them out. All of this timber now, they have got full access to it. So those bits in there that they're busy making. And get rid of these down here. I will work on the ones that are furthest away from the chest. The chest is about as far away from this point as we can get. So if I work on the ones down the bottom here, that means that those robots up there have got slightly less distance to fly. The charging takes ages as well, doesn't it? Like you've got all of that charging time in there. One robot at a time. They run out of power pretty quickly. They're really, really slow moving. These are not very good robots. They're not meant to be. It's just meant to give you, like, a tiny... Because there is so much that you need to do in the very, very early game. As you've already seen, we've not gotten very far. And we've already, like, we've produced a ridiculous base here. And look at what we've got in here already. This is absolutely insane. Look at this. This flying spaghetti monster would be absolutely thrilled with us with all this spaghetti that we've got. And... it's like, this is just the really, really early, very beginner part of the game. We've hardly done anything yet. We've barely scratched the surface. So we've got insane quantities of absolutely everything still to do. And because of those insane quantities... Right, I got 5... Oh, so I got quite a few materials to go through to make for the next 5 construction bots. Let's go and put those in there. Like that. And they're immediately off to go and grab some... Where are you guys going? Ah, they're going up to the top end up there. Let them go up... They're going to go up there. We've got another 5 robots now that are going to be working on that. They do have to share the charging point, but they seem to be doing all right with it. They do seem to be doing all right with keeping the charging going and keeping the timber cutting as well. So I'm reasonably confident that our robots are going to perform admirably overall. Just need to keep moving, and I just need to keep cutting these bits of timber down. Get them out of the way. There. I've got to cut all of this down. We've started this now. I can't leave it. I've got to cut all of this section down before I can uproot everything and we can go and move our robots off and go and do some other work with them. I've got plans. I've got genius, masterful, wonderful plans for our robots. I know I went and changed the ore crushers. That's actually fine, what I've done with the ore crushers. They'll be picked up, and then I'll have to just make them again. But because I'm going to have all the individual components to make them, it's not going to be any kind of a problem. That will be actually really, really quick. So we don't need to sort of fret too much about that. And get this little bit of timber up over here. I've got... He's almost ready to start making the other 5 robots now. Or I am. It's amazing that I can do this whilst running around chopping timber as well. I bet none of you can do that. Who among us, go on, get in the comment section, who among you can run around cutting down trees while simultaneously manufacturing advanced robotics? Can anybody do that? Because you know, I don't think I could cut down a tree and at the same time build anything at all by hand. It's just not going to happen. I'm not that clever. I am really, really not. You know, I'd like to think that I was that clever, but let's be honest, I'm really not. I'm just not that bright. Go on. One more, and there we go. We've got another 5 robots. Out they go. They're going that way. We've got one over here. I've got another one going up that way. There he goes. Look at this. 20 robots all flying all at once. This is fantastic. I got 20 robots. Construction robots, 0 of 20. So, despite the fact that it's only joined by a construction network and not a logistic network, these 2 Robo Boxes, they do both work. We've got Wayne Welly there. I got Jeremy Fleener. I got Oklahoma Farming. Lossing P. Who's that in the middle in there? Miss Mucky Pup in there. We've got up here Massey Man is the last one. And they will all have different names once we've gone and picked everything up. Let's keep going. Let's keep going with this. Harvest you. No, you can't reach that one. Right, harvest that one. Harvest that one as well. I haven't even got 20 left. Look, all of these empty robots. Well, some of them are waiting to charge up. Some of them are waiting to do absolutely nothing. They're waiting to just go away into the Robo Box now. They're finished. They are finished with what... This dude's actually going home. He's going to go and charge, and then he's going to... Or is he? Is he going home, or is he going in here? Oh, he's going to go and get a tree. He's going to get that tree. I thought he was on his way home. We're almost done now. I got that one. He was coming to get this tree. So most of them are actually finished. They're not doing any more at all now. They're disappearing into that one right there. So I will get these last 2 trees just to speed this bit up. And then we can come down here. We can start gathering these components up. So I'll pick you up there. And I will take you. And then we will start gathering this lot up. Like that. I have to make some more of them. We'll make more PowerPoints in a little while. Okay. Go through here. That is all of the construction bit done. This is just the logistics over here. So I now need to pick these up. But I can actually pick robots up like that. I've got 3 of them on me. So if I do this, I pick up the robots. They should then come out fully charged. Pick them up there. Like that. And pick you up as well. And then you're just going to sit there flashing at me like that. But I don't really care about that. Right. Go down that way. Now, I got 77 of these left. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. So I've got a few more of those being made. And then we're going to run down here. We're going to lay out the system again so that we can pick this lot up. Because I think it's going to be quicker having them help me than it is me doing it all myself. So what I'd actually like to do, before I go and put anything down, is I want to put that one out like that. And then I want to take these 7, now that I've got these expanders. We'll put 1... Wait, what? Why aren't you joining in? Oh, it's because he's got no power. I'll do that. Pretty sure it's because he had no power on him. Yes. He's got to have power in order to be able to work. So if I drop that one over there, and then I come over here as far as I can, which is there, and that one there, Then I can take the other crawler Robo Box here, and that one will go right there like that. We will join a bit of power in between these. I'll do power cables just joining up in a line between them like this. Why have you done that? You don't need to. Oh, it's because it was automatically trying to power that one, but it doesn't need power. That one will come out to there, right. Those are powered. The reason I want to do this was I was thinking I can make a... Like, how big is that area? That's big enough. I don't need the extra expanders. We'll put them down anyway. Bring you in here. I want to join the expanders in together. I know I can drop that further down like that. Actually, I don't need to. If I put you across here, that gives me a... That gives me a bigger expansion area by doing it like that. You could go up there, and you're going to be in the way up there. So what I'll do, this one is I'll bring that one down. And that one will go right there, just for that last bit. And that's a nice little bit in there. I'm going to do another blueprint of this. I'm just going to join that together like that. Yeah, I'll just go with that. Right. Robot. There. That's all I'm going to call it. It's just robot, like that. Now I've got a blueprint on this, I can start picking it up again. Washing just finished. So we're able to go and put something else going on. Advanced mechanical refining. That's not going to benefit me at the moment. Electronics assembling machines in here is not really going to benefit me massively. Metallurgy is probably the next one, or basic chemistry, which allows us to have access to the electrolyzer. Dirt water electrolysis over here, which allows us to produce slag, which is a really crucial thing to be able to get later on. That really will benefit us. Or we can have the algae farm Mark II. Now, we do need production block 3 to be able to build those, which is not very helpful, because we're not even close to being able to build a production block Mark III. But some of these other bits, water treatment 2 in there, that one, the hydro plant Mark II, that's actually quite a decent advance. Wood processing, that allows us to make wood pellets from cellulose fiber. And wood pellets are quite a useful thing that you can make. You can use them for fuel, basically. That's where you can get your starting level fuel from. You go with your green algae processing in here. I do have the green algae farm there that I'd be able to use as mineralized water and carbon dioxide, although I don't think I've got a recipe straight away to make the... I can do cellulose fiber products, methanol gas, and... Oh, I turned cellulose into methanol. For that one. Basically, that's fuel there. Wood pellets becomes fuel. We can turn algae into fuel by doing that. Alloy processing over here allows me to make bronze. Honestly, I don't know which one I want. Basic chemistry. I genuinely, I think I'm going to go with that one. We'll end up, we'll work our way through all of these, so it's not like it's it's not something major that we have to worry about. What I am going to do though is I'm going to pick up all of these over here. These take a minute to pick up. That's fine, and we'll pick those up. I'll get you over here. That one there, like that. That one, and that one down there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that new blueprint that we went and made. Where is it? It's all the way up here. Robot. Well, unfortunately, that is all we've got time for. We will come back tomorrow, and we will carry on with the Bat Challenge. Continue trying to make 1,000 of absolutely everything. But we'll also take a little short break and try to catch me a door flurp. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.